Hi friends, so today I wanted to talk to you about how you continue writing on your work in progress while you're getting bombarded with ideals. So the first thing that I do is I write my ideals down, and I have a little book that is my book ideals, and then I also just kind of record myself. So if I can't write it down because I have so many ideals, sometimes we're driving, sometimes we're even in a store or something else, I will record myself talking to my phone so that I can get my ideals down, and then I'll later write them down. Another tip is to create a routine. So if you create a routine, I write a couple of books at the same time, and what I do is I do give myself 15-minute increments. I will set the timer for 15 minutes, I will listen to instrumental music, and I will write. And sometimes when you're creating this routine, you don't get bored with writing your story because you're breaking it down into segments. You're only writing for so long, and then you step away from it. Sometimes when you write, until your whole scene is written down, you ran out of ideals, when you come back to it the next day, sometimes it's hard to get back in the story because you don't know where it's going to go. So if you create a routine, write in blocks of time, it will help you so that you don't get so bombarded with ideals because your mind isn't bored with the story you're writing at that time. Another thing is embracing the interruptions. Embrace that your kids are going to need you, and sometimes that can help you with fresh ideas. Also embrace the interruptions of new stories knocking on your door, on your head, saying, hello, we want to be written too. Embrace that, write them down, keep whatever ideals keep coming to you, write them down, and then move on. Because if you sit there and you try to ignore them, either you're going to lose all those exciting ideals, or you're going to get so overwhelmed that you're going to totally lose what you're writing right now. The last tip I have for continuing writing and while you're being bombarded with ideals is to have grace with yourself. Meaning, sometimes you're not going to be able to write. Sometimes you are going to have so many ideals you don't even know what to do with. And so when you write them down and you take a minute to really think about them, sometimes you think it's all one story, but it's actually 10 different story ideals and one thing. So embrace your ideals, but also have grace with yourself. Be okay with having multiple ideals. Be okay with not being able to focus on your writing for a little while. It's okay. Eventually you will get that story written and you will share it with everybody, and there are going to be people who love your ideals and there are going to be people who have something to say. So remember to have strength in your writing, that your stories are good, and that it's a blessing to have so many ideals you don't know how to do with. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.